David to open the scoring here in Abbotsford. Drysdale will go to collect now to the far side. As this one, it gets through. The puck ends up along the back wall once again. Riley Grisdale tries to send that one across. Shelley fell down on top of the play. Siwoo Song comes back down the left wing side. Here's Song, walks on in, top of the circle, snaps a shot that's wide. Puck ends up back out now to the near side. George Boyle is the goaltender for the Victoria Hockey Academy. Bailey picks it up at the low slot. There's a long shot from the point. It hit a couple bodies and couldn't get right through to the net. Shelley behind the net, picks it up. Mason Shelley banks it off the wall. Katie Zhang will get it back. She'll take a shot deflected towards the net. Rebound is through to Sebastian Byram. Byram unable to clear the zone for Victoria, as now the Hockey Academy will pick it up. Dominic Quast sends it forward. Here's a chance for Stamatakis, and Stamatakis could not bury that one home. Up top, Kirsten sends it to the left side circle. Puck is back with Nico Stamatakis. There's a right side shot, a shot from the right side, stopped away by Langley goaltender Dylan East. Puck ends up back out now to the near side, banked off the wall. And as Kirsten will try and pick it back up, falling down on the play there was Langley's Siwoo Song. Song controls possession near side, looks for the centering pass. No one was there to receive the pass. Batchelor picks it up. A long shot from the left side. That ends up wide of the net. Claire gets it back on the near side. Tries to find a mere move it back. Langley's Dane Claire will pick it back up. Claire's pass was misplayed, and now it'll come back to Bradix Batchelor at the near side. Batchelor pass out to the left side. Here's Dane Claire. He gave it away. It's Adrian John with the interception. Feeds it back in front. Puck ends up in tight. Claire will go to collect the far side corner. Claire sends that one forward. As Jack Walker comes up the left wing side. Song was offside, and then he realized it a bit too late, as that play is whistled down. 11:24 to go in the first period this morning at the Summit Center here in Abbotsford. The Langley Hockey Academy leads 1-0. Reminder that you can catch every JPHL and FSL game live on Silent Ice TV at silentice.tv.com. We'll bring you all the games, the 16U FSL games, half of the 14U schedule for the FSL this season as well. All that you can catch at silentice.tv.com. There's a shot from the right wing side. Puck ends up down low. Back for this one is Song. Song, sharp angle, centering pass, and unable to send that home was Shelley. Puck ends up now out to the far side. And getting it through out now to the far side once again. Here's Victoria's Adrian John. Player goes back to collect to the near side corner. Player gets it back. Joyce tries to fight for it. Here's Shelley. A foot race for the puck ensues. Shelley gets there first. Oh, he blew a tire. And then crashes and burns into the back wall. Up top, Kerrigan unable to hold on to possession. Victoria is coming back down the other way. It's Adrian John, a 3-on-1 if they hurried, but a bit slow getting back for the Victoria Hockey Academy, so Langley will come back down the other way. Right wing side, Shelley sends the puck inside the offensive zone. He'll go for a change. Ethan Kirsten collects for the Victoria Hockey Academy. Kirsten tripped up by a stick there. Anderson gets it back at the far side corner. Anderson tries to get a pass through to Sammy Hunsrud. Ends up now to the near side half wall. Dueck moves that one down low to Hansra. Hansra back at the left wing side. He'll look for a pass. It ends up top. This season, my fourth year with For Vengeance Media, and they do it all. Play-by-play commentary, intermission coverage, select marquee events such as the Winter Championships, the playoffs with multi-camera production replays. Viewers really don't miss a moment here with possession of the puck. He's met against the end wall, as Song will go back to collect now to the far side corner. Song, Shelley, as Langley tries to keep it in at the point, unable to do so. Looking to come back is Victoria. Here's Jace Ward. Ward and Winshop or James Winship was a bit too extra. 6:29 to go in the first period. We'll step aside. You are watching the JPHL on Silent Ice, talking over strategy with his teammates. Of course, the larger and larger, the Allen Hockey Club back for more seasons with the JPHL. Player gets it now to the far side. As collecting possession to the puck there was Siwoo Song. Song gets through at the left side. Now to the side of the net. Here's Siwoo Song. Still working for possession of the puck. Song has it down low. Dueck is right there at the bumper spot. Song takes off his man, and that gets a loud reaction from his Langley teammates. Puck ends up now out to the far side. And it's controlled back by Rader Martel. at the left wing side. Centering pass gets through. Duet goes to the backhand and a save by Boyle. Rebound is loose. Another chance at the right side, and unable to bank that one home was Mason Shelley. Chances upon chances for Langley. Another centering pass, and then they're unable to get that one through. Song will pick it back up. Here's Player back to the near side. Player, Dueck moves down low for possession of the puck. Dueck has it to the side of the circle. Up top, he'll leave it for Player. Player holds, snaps his shot, that ends up wide of the net. Song will go back to collect at the far side corner. Song looks for a centering feed. Dueck unable to hold on to it. As the puck ends up back out now to the near side. Here's Dueck. Potvin now out to the far side. Song took his man away. Batchelor fires a shot, and that somehow trickles its way to Boyle. A bit of a slow running shot, but finds the Victoria. Crawls top of the circle, lets a shot go wide of the net. Song will go back to collect the rebound. Bailey gets it back to the near side half wall. Victoria will try and head back down the other way. Dominic Quast walks on up ahead. Quast holds top of the circle, lets a shot go, deflected, and it stays in play behind the crossbar. 37 seconds to go in the first period of play. Song looks to come up ahead. Here's Song, makes the move, goes right to the net. Song fires, and that is wide. A quick chance there for Song to make it 2-0, unable to do so. Puck ends up now behind, out to the far side. 20 seconds to go here in the first. Shelley back for this one. Puck ends up back out now to the far side. Shelley will try and control. Song gets it back. 10 seconds to go. One last chance here for Langley. Song centering feed, top of the circle. A last second shot attempt there, and that's wide of Boyle. As the Langley Hockey Academy still with one chance. There's a shot stopped by Boyle. Rebound is loose. Where's the puck? And it stayed out. First period is done here at the Summit Center. We'll be back with our player interview. New teams, new hubs, new divisions this season, bringing more competitive hockey across Western Canada. We'll tell you about some of those new teams throughout the duration of the second period. Off the draw, the puck comes out now to the near side circle. As Victoria brings it back down the other way, Large holds, and he's one step too extra. Offside is the call. So new hub here in the JPHL, the Wolves Hockey Club. They joined the JPHL from Spruce Grove, emphasizing development and academy-style programs, access to elite training without leaving home. So welcome to the Wolves Hockey Club, part of the expansion here in the JPHL. Song goes back to collect, now to the far side. Song brings this up, now to the top of the circle. Try and race through. Song with a shot glove, saved by Boyle. Rebound is loose. Another chance away at it. The puck is now to the far side. Victoria looks to respond, heading back down the other way. As it's picked up now to the near side, Gervais to the top of the circle. Ward gets it back, banked off the far wall. Ward knocked away from the puck. It ends up now to the near side, controlled by the Langley Hockey Academy. It's coming across now to the near side. It's Brett Bailey. Knocked away. We have a stoppage of play. And this is going to be a penalty coming up. It's going to be a slashing call. The first penalty of the game will go against the Victoria Hockey Academy. Jet Gervais is going to the box, 2 minutes for slashing. So Gervais against Surrey. Off the draw, Montaigne will drop it back to Player at the right side. Player gets that one through. Here's Song, back to the left side. Montaigne holds. Montaigne deflected towards the net. Boyle left it wide. As here's Montaigne, drops it up top for Player. Cross ice feed now to the right side circle. Here's Siwoo Song. A shot up top, they score! Oh, look at the celebration. Incredible goal on the power play. And Langley gets another. Mason Shelley. All smiles. Shelley's first career JPHL goal. And Langley has now taken a 2-0 lead. The goal at the 16-16 mark from Jackson Duick, who got credit for the second one. And they're giving Jackson Duick credit for the third goal as well, although I believe that second goal was scored by someone else. Puck ends up to the corner. Now up top for Jackson Potvin. Potvin shot through traffic, blocked by a body in front. Langley looks to respond, heading back down the other way. It's Anderson. Here comes William Anderson down the right wing side. Anderson controls possession of the puck, goes to the forehand back door, and they couldn't bury it home. Incredible stop there by George Boyle. who somehow stretched across. He lost his stick in the process. Quast goes right down the middle. Quast now to the right side, half wall. Puck ends up back down the near side, looking to send Bailey on a break. Bailey racing on through, gets there. Bailey, sharp angle shot, tried a little Patty Kane there as it ends up back out now to the near side. Puck is held in at the point, a battle for it ensues. Bailey tries to keep it in. Shelley chases it, he's knocked down. We have a penalty coming up, and this is gonna go against Shelley. Shelley knocked his man down, and it's gonna be a hooking call. Langley coaching staff don't agree with the call, but Shelley. So the teams do get a fresh line change away. .9:27 to go in the second period. And with that, the referees do. A couple of new coaches this year in the JPHL. Kelly Buckberger, who takes the 15U team of the HC Edmonton, brings NHL and WHL experience there. Puck ends up now out to the far side. The bottom of the circle. Zuek is going to be back for this one, as the puck ends up right down the middle. Here's Victoria's James Winship to Beaumont at the left side. Beaumont, sharp angle, looks for a pass. Winship will get this one back in the corner. Here's Winship. Moves down low. Puck ends up back with Evan Holfeld. Our back five aside here between both of these teams as Langley gains possession up at the center. Song looks to get loose. Song shakes off the defense. Song moves down low, looks for the centering feed, and George Boyle turned that one aside. Puck ends up now out to the far side. Once again, there's a bit of a long shot. As it ends up through now to the near side, here's Carnigan. Carnigan back for this one. The puck is back out now to the near side again. Down low, Joyce will look to collect possession of the puck. It ends up out in the corner. Bailey looks to receive a centering pass. That's broken up by the stick of Austin Joyce. Joyce regains possession along the right wing side. He'll dump it inside the offensive zone. Puck ends up down low with Noah Weston. Weston will go back to collect. Ethan Kirsten back out for this one now to the far side. RJ Matten back for this one. Matten fell down on the play. Stamatakis is back for it. Stamatakis knocked away from the puck. It ends up now to the near side once again. Siwoo Song is out there. Maduek is back for it. Hansra also out there, but we have a stoppage of play. We'll have a slashing call coming up here. This is going to be a penalty. And it's going to go against the Victoria, or the Langley Hockey Academy, I should say. Sammy Hansra is going to be heading off. 2 minutes for a slashing. Move it back in front. Puck ends up now to the near side again. Here's Nico Stamatakis. Stamatakis gave it away at the left side. Anderson trying to hold on to possession. Song circles left and right back to the left. Song, sharp angle shot stopped away by Boyle as the puck ends up now to the end wall. It's banked away. Grisdill held it in. Grisdill did held it in. Shot, off the U.S. steal again. A crossbar stopped Grisdill from getting on the board. Puck ends up now to the far side corner. Martin is back for this one. John will try and hold it in. As there's a shot, Boyle made the save. Martin back for this one. Drops it up top to the point. A long shot from the point, stopped away. And Victoria was right there to pick it up. Great awareness there by Austin Joyce. Here's Dueck at the far side. Dueck banks it off the wall. He's knocked down. Side of the circle. Sharp angle shot again off the post. My, oh my. Langley's up 6-0, so it doesn't matter to them much now, but that post is going to be haunting them in their nightmares. Puck ends up now to the right wing side. Side of the circle. Top of the circle. Back for the possession is Sebastian Byram. Byram controlling behind his own net. Looks to set something up here. The drop feed gets through to Austin Joyce. Joyce now to the side of the circle. Races on through. Joyce knocks his man away from the puck. It ends up right down the middle. There's a bit of a long shot. Joyce has it back. Joyce with a heavy check across to the far side again. The puck is skyrocketed high up in the air. Bailey will try and get back for this one. Here's Quast. Quast reaches across, now out to the far side again. Quast settles it back down as the puck ends up now with Song at the left wing. Song still has it. He'll send it along the end wall. D-to-D pass there from Grisdill back to Claire. Puck ends up back with Javen Randhawa now. Randhawa moves it up ahead to Song. Song down the left wing. Here's Song, cuts on in and leaves that outside of the net. Puck ends up back out now to the near side once again. Holfeld, Player keeps it in. Player moves it to the slot. It's intercepted by Joyce. Joyce plays it forward now to the right wing side to Zachary Jevelekian. Jevelekian lost it. Getting back for Langley there now is Song. Song to the near side corner. Song centering feed in front. It's picked up by Montaigne. Montaigne shot stopped away. Rebound is loose. Song couldn't tap it home. Puck ends up down to the near side once again. Player has it. Player gave it away to Jevelekian. Here's Jevelekian, walks on in, top of the circle. Jevelekian drags, takes the shot, stopped away. Matten with a chance on the open net, and he couldn't bury it home. Potvin holds, Potvin fires, stopped away by Charbonneau. Puck ends up now to the near side corner. Here's Potvin. Victoria looking to thump the shutout of goaltender Axton Charbonneau. Oh my, I said the word. Hopefully not the commentator's curse. Here we go. Grisdale is back for this one down low. He'll get it across now out to the far side. The puck ends up now to the right wing side once again. It's sent back out. Dane Player has it back on the near side. He'll move it around as it's now at the far wall. There's a bit of a long shot. It ends up off the end wall once again. Picking it up for Victoria will be Noah Weston. He'll move it across now to the right wing side. Puck ends up top. There's a long shot and a glove. His favorite NHL player is actually Ethan Bear, former Vancouver Canuck. Puck ends up now to the near side. As Evan Holfeld will hold on to it. Langley gets it back. Here's Player up top. Player moves it across now to the end wall. Montaigne will go to collect. Montaigne. Hansra back in front and glove down there by Boyle. Having to be real careful was the Victoria goaltender with 1:23 to go in the third. So with their win today, the Langley Hockey Academy, his incredible performance here for Axton Charbonneau, and he is going to go and celebrate with his teammates. The Langley Hockey Academy defeat Victoria by a score of 6-0 this morning at the Summit Center. Performances all around and a great effort all